Today's video is going to start Bigfoot week for us. We're going to spend an entire week checking out hotspots in the Ozarks of where Bigfoot has supposedly been spotted, or Sasquatch to all of you guys out there who know it better by that name. We're going to pack it up, have some gear, and I say week. What I mean by that, we're going to do a week's worth of videos, and once we get through that week's worth of videos, we will decide if we want to continue to do those videos. But there'll be 7 episodes. One will come out every day of the week once we get them all done, so be on the lookout for those, and we will let you guys know when we'll be posting those. We have seen some evidence. We've seen we were out camping here at one of the places we like going camping. Ron and I were, and we ended up finding a footprint the next morning when we got up that just looked very suspicious to us. It was very big, and it was a footprint that I would say belonged to something that was definitely of larger species, and if I didn't know any better, I would say that it was a Bigfoot footprint. It was about, I don't know, a good 2.5 feet long and about, I would say 1.5 or 2 feet wide. So it's definitely pretty big. Hopefully you guys are doing well out there. This is going to start Bigfoot week, and the reason I say this is because back here in this backfield, my mom swears that she's seen something walking across it one day. So we're going to go down here and stake this out tonight. This will be the intro to Bigfoot week, and who knows what we'll see. We've also had a coyote problem down here, so stay tuned and let's see what we find. Down here to this backfield that I really need to brush hog extremely bad. So my mom actually said that she saw a Bigfoot, or what she thought was a Bigfoot. And a lot of people would say that she'd be senile. But my mom is 6 years old, very sharp lady still. I would say that her eyes are not hallucinating her. But I'm also saying that sometimes our minds want to believe that something is there. So it kind of plays tricks on us. And I'm not saying that stuff isn't there. I'm just saying that sometimes our brains kind of trick us into thinking that we are seeing things because we want them to be there just to be able to do it. And then it's kind of weird how that works. I studied psychology for 3 years. So where she said she saw it, she was up there on the back porch somewhere. Turn around and show you guys. So we are getting further and further down the field. Right up there past the camper where I'm shining the light. Right there is our back porch. Right about here in the front of this trailer is where she said she saw it cross. So somewhere along here. So we're looking over that way. Which, there was one night I was out here and I heard something heavy come over this fence. I don't know what it was. I didn't come down here to check it out. I got off work. It was about 11 o'clock at night. And I got out here and I heard this loud bang. Like something came over this fence. And I heard something growling down here one night. And it was unlike anything I've ever heard. So... But from what I've been told about what a Bigfoot is supposed to sound like, it didn't sound like that, but it was just weird, and it sounded particularly weird to me. So that bottom fence line down there, and our brush and wooded area gets pretty thick once you get down there. So that would be a good place for one to hide. And our upcoming episodes for Bigfoot week, This is going to be a very short one here, but in our upcoming episodes for Bigfoot Week, we are going to go out to some of these national parks where people say that they've seen these things. And if we can, we're going to try to talk to eyewitnesses. I would say expect the Bigfoot Week episodes to start being downloaded around February of next year. That'll be the time. We have all kinds of things that come over this fence. So there's usually a lot of deer back here, but there hasn't been any deer this year. So, but right along in here, and I came down here to look. I didn't see any footprints, but this ground down here is really solid, so it really wouldn't indent. I mean, we drive our trucks and stuff down here all the time, and side by sides and everything, so the ground wouldn't have indented even if something heavy did come across it, because our tire tracks don't even indent down here. So with that, I don't know, we're going to stick out a lot of other places during this Bigfoot Week, but as I was saying, I came down here, I tried to look, investigate, so to speak. Even back then, I didn't see any footprints, but down here, this ground's a lot more solid. We've seen tracks, we've seen bear tracks. There's several things that we've seen when we've been out camping and everything. Bear tracks and deer tracks and goat tracks. Mountain goats are prevalent in some of the areas that we go camping in and everything, but to have one come across this back field back here, supposedly be a Bigfoot, would be pretty insane. But the thing is, on both sides of us here, though, the neighbors' properties become heavily wooded, so it'd be a place for one to definitely get back in the woods and get away from everybody. So our mini investigation tonight isn't really going to turn up anything, I don't think, but it's definitely something to get you guys into this spirit of us hunting, and hope you guys like these. And during these, we may even go live, and I would like to go live during at least 1 or 2 days that we're doing Bigfoot Week. And if we start turning up evidence, and we will continue to do it. And let us know in the comments down below if you guys have had an experience with Bigfoot or seen one. And don't worry about it if anybody calls you crazy, because things that people haven't seen, everybody calls people crazy whenever they haven't seen those things. So let us know down in the comments, and let us know areas that if you've been in them and you've seen it multiple times, and you know of people who've said that they've seen the same things out there. Let us know about those, and we will go investigate those, because we definitely want to get out there, do more of that. We headed over back to New Orleans to investigate some more of that stuff and everything, and do some paranormal stuff, and Bigfoot fits right in with the paranormal stuff for us. So that being said, guys, I think I'm going to end this down here now. I know it was kind of short, but good start. The intro to Bigfoot Week, so to speak, and I know those other videos will probably be 3 months or so before they get out to you guys, but I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed this. God bless each and every one of you. And in case I don't get to it before then, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, and Merry Christmas to you guys. And hopefully we'll turn up some evidence so people can stop being so skeptical in these videos. So take care until next time.